Dang, this looks nice. I'm
Week
sorry.
12, second take. We in the house. We got our boy Herm Dog in
Special
the house.
guest.
Special guest.
What's going on, week?
Special guest appearance.
Let's introduce him correctly. The two-time
what?
playoff.
Something.
No, he's made the playoffs
Okay.
every
No, I'm
year.
saying, like,
John Germany losing it this
What
year.
is the final
No.
round?
Not this year.
That's good.
Not with you coming up on the schedule, big guy.
Oh, it's a big week.
Damn.
It's a big week.
It
I'm
is.
excited. There's a lot of matchups this week that are gonna determine some fates. Look at me, I don't have NFL loaded up. Amateur hour over here.
Yeah.
Big week last week. I mean, it was amazing.
Awesome league this year. Everything's all topsy fucking turvy. I don't know no one knows what's going to happen. Everyone could potentially make it.
Yeah,
It's exciting.
I feel as if I should just let everybody in, just have 12 man. Because
Battle
everybody's
Royal,
earned it.
man.
Yeah, Battle Royal. Everybody's earned it, to be honest. But,
Yeah.
I mean...
But how about you guys, though? Shout out to Mike, man. Leading the league, doing his thing.
Yeah.
83. You know, Mike does this all the time, and then gets that first round exit. So I'm not. The jury's out for me.
Say-
I'm sorry, the jury's out. I don't feel as if he's earned it yet. You know, I want to see him.
For the record, I called Mike and Nate in the finals this year. Nate, you still got a shot, buddy. Mike's looking good right now. You still got a shot, big guy. No one's eliminated yet. Tyler, man, shout out to my man, 5 and 8.
About Devin.
How about that, man? Devin's always competitive.
That was 1 and 5.
Devin's always streaky too.
Danny was almost 0-4, wasn't he?
Yes, Danny had a bad start. I'm just reading this right now. Piani is. If you count ESPN, I mean, if you count the first year, I believe it's more than this. But Piani's up in the. You can call it a rivalry. 5-1 on me. I'm not gonna lie about it. It says it right here. He's beat me 5 times, and I've only beat him once.
What?
But does that count playoffs? Does that count playoffs?
How do you
wonder.
feel about that?
I know that every time he's worried when he plays me. I bet he'll admit that. So
I mean, he
Piani's
literally.
not going to admit
No,
that.
he literally trashes the team every year.
no, but deep down, you guys. I'm not gonna put it out there, but deep down, he respects me.
Oh,
as a
everyone
fantasy
respects
GM,
you. We all know
and,
you got some shit. We all know you're a champion.
respects my
But
team.
in this particular rivalry.
Yeah, it's not good. Speaking of other rivalries, big win last week for Joe, 1 over Nate. Now the series is 5-3. Of course, Joe has a championship.
That was the champ, man.
Joe, great win, man. Great win over Nate. Did we take him? I wonder. I feel like I did.
Yeah. Next time I come in, we're going to review all the old shit because that's what made me want to come in anyway, man. My power ranking I felt was low. I dealt with it because I wasn't doing it.
Did we have you as last, I think, last week or something? It was like, you were in the bottom.
I was like 11 and 12. I was in between 11 and 12. And I was like, God, I got 3 decent receivers. Of course, Robert Woods goes down.
Robert Woods. When did you discover Robert Woods?
You know what, man? I was just comparing stats. I'm going to, all right, insider information, guys.
Okay.
So,
Let me tell you how to find guys.
Here's what I did, honestly. I'm sitting here looking at stats, and the closest statistical comparison I could find for him at the time was Adam Thielen. He was, if I'm saying his name right, because I don't watch TV anymore.
Of course.
But, it was close. It wasn't quite at that level, but he had several weeks of either 4 receptions or 50 yards. And there was a little anomaly shit, but all right, shit's in flux. And if you're just looking for guys to kind of stock on your bench, then it was worth the look. He developed into the #1 guy over there, and I'm like, awesome, win. And then, of course, he hurts his fucking shoulder. I'm in the crunch. They're telling me he's going to be up. They're not telling me personally.
You feel like it.
I feel I'm emotionally invested in this shit. In 2 weeks, at least, maybe 3. I'm hoping for 2. Hopefully, I can make it to the playoffs and he comes back. But, you know.
Wow, I had no idea Robert Woods is out right now.
I didn't know.
I thought you benched him last week. I was like, didn't he play?
He did play last week. Yeah,
he played like he got hurt in like maybe the last 2 or 3 minutes of a game.
He had like 8 receptions this last week.
Like something like that, like 8 for like 81 or something like that. And there's been like
he's amazing. I mean, the 37-point game is all you need to see to like really
decent
believe.
floor, man. I'm looking for a decent floor, which kind of is an extension of the conversation we were having about Antonio motherfucking Brown, who's a god on earth walking around like as a mortal human being.
Dude.
Like the floor is just so consistent with this guy.
This
man.
guy, I know. Man.
So, but
Especially in PPR, like he's just.
Is he?
He's a god.
Is he a?
You do a redraft, you almost want to take
Where's he
him over.
going? Does he go
Le'Veon.
1 or 2 next year? You think?
I mean, he went 3 this year.
Do you
so-
think he moves up a spot?
No, I still think Le'Veon and David Johnson
I beg to differ.
and
you can make an
PPR?
argument. You can make an argument for anyone. If you're talking PPR, you probably take AB, and he's a wide receiver. He's less prone to getting injured. David Johnson is a phenomenal player, but
Yeah.
first game of the year breaks his fucking wrist.
right.
That tends to happen unless 2 receivers.
That's true.
I mean, yeah, they'll probably. It's really in the same top 3 next year, right? Same packing order.
Is it?
Could you throw somebody else in there?
Could you throw Zeke maybe?
In
he'll
top
be back.
3?
Top 3? You can make an argument, depending on what you think. But probably not, because Le'Veon and DJ have such. I mean, you don't want to see him get hurt because Le'Veon has gotten injured too. You know,
Yeah, he's been nicked up.
This year he's been healthy, but he's been injured before. Maybe OBJ comes back. What do you think he's going to do?
These are all first rounders, man.
So many
Yeah.
injuries.
You know, man, I never have been ever so wrong about DeAndre Hopkins. That guy.
That's gonna fade. I'm still on
no,
the fade
dude,
train for that.
he's having a season. Like,
Yeah, he's of course having a season, but I don't see it going on too much longer.
Why not? Deshaun Watson's coming back next year. He'll be even better.
Yeah, next year. I'm saying this. I'm talking this season right now.
This season
Yeah,
right
no.
now.
Oh, next year,
I
sure.
know.
Are you taking him in the first
High
round?
volume.
You're happy if you're the 8th
I mean,
or 9th pick.
Ty was drafted in a lot of first rounds this year. You know that, right?
But not in
I
ours.
hate T.Y. so
Not in
much.
ours.
No, I mean, he was drafted in the second round. But yeah, I would
We're
draft
full point
DeAndre
PPR.
Hopkins.
We're full point PPR. You're the 10th pick. You're taking him at the turnaround at 12. Yeah, I can
I'm
see
a big
it.
running back guy, but if I'm available, yeah, if he's available.
I can't wait
you
to
gotta
see
take
it.
him.
I don't know. Hopkins, we're talking?
Yeah.
The healthy Watson.
Yeah.
You can make an argument.
Hell yeah.
You can make
Will
an
Fuller
argument.
drops
I don't
up to
know
the
that
fifth
I
round.
would, but you can make an argument. With the
Sure.
healthy Watson, who was a revelation this year.
Yeah.
Where would he go next year? If he's fully healthy, where do you even see someone like
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Maybe 3rd round, 4th round. It was usually target
Yeah,
quarterbacks around there. I mean, he goes over a lot of guys in my book. Just another reminder: the deadline is this Saturday for the trades. If you push it through on Saturday, I'm going to be forced to probably just push it because I don't think if we have a trade pending and the deadline hits, I think we just lose it.
Right.
So if you guys want to get some last minute trades in, I'll be available to make sure that happens. But for Joe, who asked over the group meeting, it is the 25th. That is a Saturday. Some quick notes. The number 1 waiver is the champ himself, Joe, back up top. Good for him. Same as last week, besides one thing. We still have the lowest scorer. The lowest scorer in Danny, who's not dead yet. I mean, everybody's getting in there. Everybody's a chance.
Everybody's
so,
alive.
And then the highest scorer is Piani, who may have got a jump in the power rankings, and the most scored on is still Xavier by 3 points. Yeah, I'm looking at that number because I'm the next guy up, and I would like to use that as an excuse for my else, and I can't because I'm not number 1.
the 6 and 7 just turned to 5 and 9?
I hope not.
Is that what I'm hearing right now?
Hey, you know what? We can get into it later. In the
Damn.
So on to the first segment that you guys love to hear is the power rankings. A lot of controversy this year on the power rankings, and I love it.
Ton of controversy.
You know what? And I'm gonna reach out to
Ton
Lee.
of controversy.
Herman's doing the right thing. Kind of do the right thing. You come in here and you speak your mind. So we've all looked at it here. We're kind of in agreement. Number 1, I hate to give it to him, but it's Chris Piani.
Hats off to the guy.
Oh
literally.
man,
Oh,
the guy's
man.
the guy is the
Make it
highest
right
scoring player in the league. His team is going off. I'm still not gonna say he doesn't have any running back. I'm not gonna give him that. I'm not giving him the credit. Danny Woodhead coming back. He had a quiet week last week, 7 on his bench. I don't think I didn't look.
You
I just don't
need a running back.
You don't need a running back. Okay, Mike.
There you go. You don't. I mean, he's proved it all year long. You just need outstanding receivers and outstanding quarterback.
And the running backs that he has are smart ones for PPR.
That's true.
James White, Danny Woodhead,
Theo
Riddick, Kenyon Drake.
I had
Smart
Theo Riddick last
PPR running backs.
Yeah.
So
When he makes the Super Bowl, I'll give it to him. I'll say, all right. You know what I'm gonna do? Not take a single running back. First 3 rounds, I'll take a receiver, quarterback, or other way around. I'm not touching one because he's right. If he is right, but I honestly feel you need him. 2, we got the champ, which we all look at as John. We're just not giving you credit, man. We all look at your team, and we're just like, who does this guy have?
Yeah, let me pull this up really quickly.
You know, we're looking at Goff, Ingram, Oh, we did get JJ. Broke a big. What was that? 80. It was like something yard. 81.
70 yards.
70-yard run. This guy is explosive.
Yeah,
but his receivers, man. Who does he have at receiver? John Trill, Inman, Devontae Parker. You're happy starting that?
Marquise Goodwin.
Not especially.
No.
Not especially.
I mean, like, the Jacksonville Jaguars have carried Joe
That
all the
defense,
way. Oh
30
my
points.
goodness.
I know.
And way to guess right this year because they were horrific last year.
I'm interested to see what Westbrook does. I picked them up for a minute and dropped them because it's kind of an unknown commodity. I didn't know if I should just hold on to him.
Westbrook, yeah.
Yeah. So
I believe there's a waiver on him, so hopefully it pays off. Yeah, we'll see what Joe does at 2. 3.
Zeke, man, that really hurt him.
Oh man, it's no. But, you know,
you're sitting pretty with Zeke. I mean, you could almost live
he would be
Mark Ingram. Mark Ingram's been the freak of nature.
I don't know why he hasn't doubled down. Why do you think, as the trade deadline approaches, should Joe double down?
No.
On one of these running backs, you could easily move J.J. for 2 receivers.
No.
Easily? Which 2 receivers?
I think he just keeps doing what he's doing.
Okay.
He's 8-3.
Okay, that's fair. 3, Mike, you have fallen.
Yeah.
Took an L last week.
Yeah, I did.
We didn't think it was possible.
Yeah, I did.
Thought you were gonna go all the way. Went out here.
Yeah. Devontae Freeman concussion. I don't know. I don't really have any excuses. I did put up 113.
So you will acknowledge you have holes. Your whole, I guess, what's wrong with your team is depth. If you had one weakness, it's depth.
At the running back.
At the running back position.
I have 4 solid receivers that can.
Emmanuel Sanders is on your bench right now.
Yeah.
I'd rather have Mike problems than my problems.
Right.
That's true.
That's true.
That's true.
You're 8-3. You're good at everywhere. You just don't have depth, which is why you're up so high, and which is why you're 8-3.
But I don't think you need it. You're going to the playoffs. You have a high record. You're just like, I'm gonna roll the dice.
Yeah. Hopefully, I don't get one of these 8 seeds that has like a 150 point, week in the first round.
It would be history. It would repeat itself.
Yeah, that happened to me last year, man. That's why I was so quick to trade for DJ. Like, all right, I don't want that shit to happen again. Le'Veon Bell, the champ, took me out first round, man. Le'Veon Bell went off for 40-something. I was hurt. I was so hurt. I thought this was my year. I'm like, all right, I finished third and second, then first round exit. Thought it was first place. Gotcha.
Damn, dude.
So,
that's
but
rough.
no, you're in a great spot, bro. Like, honestly, Freeman comes back, you're good. If they actually use Hunt correctly in Kansas City,
run the ball.
They gotta figure. I think they'll figure it out. That's why
Andy Reid's trying to be too cute.
I'm not nervous about it.
Yeah, right.
I mean, I don't know. Andy Reid knows what he's doing. I'm not gonna doubt him.
I believe in you. I picked
4.
you, and I'm standing by my pick.
Damn, I appreciate that, Herman. Damn.
That's a lot.
I mean, I wouldn't be in this position without Herman.
Definitely. You can bring the trade up. You can bring the trade up.
Oh yeah, let's talk
Russell
about
Wilson
it. Talk
is
about it.
A god amongst men, and
Yeah, I played myself. I'm looking right into the camera and telling you I played myself. I can't figure out Russell Wilson.
You did have 2 quarterbacks, so I don't blame you for getting a running back.
It's not that big of a difference between him and Alex. They're both in the 200s.
I'm going to be honest. I feel like Russell's trajectory. I feel like Alex Smith is coming back to his regular kind of pedestrian self, and Russell's being who he's always been, especially at the end of the season, because he's always kind of been teeter-tottering at the beginning of the season, and then he'll come on strong with Doug Baldwin and go off. I think Danny's won because of that or at least 1 year, and now I go, all right, Alex Smith, I need a running back, and kind of play myself. Russell Wilson, I can't figure it out. Xavier tried to give me some advice on him earlier this year, like, why didn't you start him? Because I can't figure this guy out to save my life.
Yeah. It's I hate that.
It's hard to get 2 options.
Game and
he
wasn't that hot in the beginning. He had 7 and 11 first couple weeks, so I understand.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
At 4, I keep saying quietly, Matt is at 4. Matt is doing very well this year.
7-4.
This guy's 7-4. Beat his brother last week.
Beat his own brother.
Beat his brother.
Beat him bad.
I mean, beat him pretty bad. Yeah. It was 10 point.
To make him go on 7 losses.
7.
Let's keep it moving.
Goodness.
Good job, Matt. Appreciate it. We'll keep you under the radar.
5.
5. We got Xavier, who just beat me. Dropped 140.
That's big. You beat the number 1 seed. You got to feel great about yourself.
And he's the most scored on.
And you're the most scored on.
Yeah, he's my dark horse because of that reason.
Yeah, I like that.
I was talking him up all year, though. To be fair.
You were.
But Xavier, yeah, he has a good team.
Putting up 140, you gotta feel great.
Yeah.
6. This is middle of the pack here, halfway. Herman.
Big jump.
Huge
Big
jump.
Man. Huge jump.
You're featured. That's nice. You've kind of already spoken on your team. You feel good. You feel like you made one bad trade, but you feel good.
Okay. I feel okay.
Could be worse, right?
Could be worse. Could be better.
All right.
Adam Thielen. Could we just talk about how amazing he's been?
Check that guy out.
That
man.
guy
I'm happy
is
about that one.
fucking amazing.
Talk
And
about
then-
him every week. This guy's a beast. He's a PPR. He catches the ball and he gets yak.
Yes.
You got a good floor receiver right now.
You getting Greg Olsen back this week?
Olsen's coming back. I'm hoping that offsets Robert Woods, man. That's what I'm hoping for in our battle, which we'll talk
that's
about
awesome.
in a moment.
Now we have Kelvin Benjamin out. I think he's an all-star tight end.
Let's hope
Greg
so,
Olsen.
man. Let's hope so.
I think he's gonna make a little slow this week. I think next week you'll get the Greg you're looking for.
Hey man, give me 6 wins. I think I'm in.
Damn.
Yeah, honestly, I feel that way this year. It's kind of crazy. 7. Devin.
Yeah, man.
4-game win
Laguerre.
streak.
Yeah,
One-
four game win streak.
One
Loses
loss.
one loss. Loses LeGarrette Blunt. Says I'm fine. Go have fun, JJ. Drops him. Says he's fine.
Drops. What are you talking about? Oh, you dropped LeGarrette Blunt. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's huge.
How was that Isaiah Crowell start for you last week, Devin? 18 yards, buddy.
Devin actually, and this is interesting to me.
Carl is so annoying, dude. I feel bad for him.
Yeah, I just try and stay away from Browns players, except Josh Gordon, who is now sitting on Devin's bench right now. That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Cooper Kupp should see an uptick in targets with Robert Woods out, although he's sitting on his bench right now. Travis Kelce's knocking out with part. Marvin Jones has been back and forth. Cooks is good. I'd say make a trade for a running back. If I had to make a suggestion to Devin, get yourself a running back.
I'm right here, Devin, but I'm gonna be honest. Who would I trade for on this team, Des? I don't need a receiver.
Travis Kelce.
I'd take Travis Kelce, Devin. Yeah, if you want to send him on over, I'll start 2 tight ends.
My philosophy is I need every position if it's an upgrade.
That's
So
true.
do you see anyone on this team that will be an upgrade to your
How about that? Yo, if he's... Wow. If he starts Matt Ryan, you lose this game.
Maybe he flips Travis Kelce and gets...
Yeah, you know what, man?
Wow.
That pissed me off so much. I was talking about it on Sunday
He's
and the video last year. I can't believe you started Jay Cutler, dude. After 4 games win streak, like you were just
Oh, that was
feeling high.
amazing. I loved it.
What a
Oh,
terrible
I
start.
loved it.
Matt Ryan's playing Seattle.
Oh,
in
yeah.
It
Seattle.
doesn't matter.
You gotta defend him.
Richard Sherman is
How
out.
they defend him?
No,
Makes
Richard Sherman
sense.
was out. Cam Chancellor is out. That defense is not the same from last. You
That's
saw Deshaun
true.
Watson light him up. No, man.
We
Jay
did.
Cutler is the worst. Oh God, I can't believe you
Yeah,
started.
it's the
dude.
thing. I
You deserve to lose for that.
understand, but then Jay Cutlered, and
Yeah.
he got Jay Cutler.
Always does it.
Oh, he always
you know he's
finds
getting
a way
terrible
to let
start.
you
This might
down.
make the
Jay
difference in this
Cutler
season.
always finds a way.
He may not get in.
You might not get it
It
because
could.
of that
It
one
really
start.
could. It really could.
That would be devastating.
Oh, that was
Huge.
amazing.
I know.
At 8, we got Jesse the Rook.
Yeah. Still got 2 amazing running backs. Still won't trade him.
Let me pull up.
I
Yeah,
hear
man.
he's
Yeah.
interested in moving Melvin
Yeah.
Gordon. There is on the rumor mill. He's interested in moving Melvin
I'm
Gordon.
honestly really considering that trade. I kind of might.
It's still open in the app?
No, he never said it. It was just
Oh, it's just converse.
talks, you
I
know,
like how
so
it
it's
talks.
just all
You know,
through
set
the air, you
some
know?
trades.
Yeah, there hasn't been a lot of trades, but there's been a lot of talk.
Mhm.
I can't believe me of all people have not traded. I trade every year, man. Sometimes 2-3 times.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you just trade for shits and giggles, but everyone's in it this year. Everyone's
So you
kind of
can't-
like,
Well,
I want my problems or the other guy's problems.
Right?
And if you're, 8-3, 7-4, one of those guys, it's like I'm sitting pretty. Why am I going to take you guys' bullshit? I'm good right now.
he's starting Latavius this week. How do you feel about that? Latavius Murray.
Hey, he had 22 last week. You could do it again.
That was on the Rams. He's playing Detroit.
Yeah. They're probably not gonna throw as much. I don't know.
Got some running back depth. You
Yeah.
got some guys in there, man. Coleman's in there. Abdul is in there. Guys who have potential to have a big day. I like Sanu. Need some top end, though.
Yeah. At 9, we got Danny.
I don't understand. Did he win last week?
Danny? Did he win? I don't remember. I do remember Jordan Howard going off. No, I think Danny lost.
No.
He was close.
He lost to Jesse.
Yeah, by 10.
I don't like this bump. I guess he is 4. I don't know. He's 4. Danny ain't making playoffs. I'm saying it right now.
Damn.
He ain't make playoffs.
Damn.
Okay, there's one.
Keep it going. Nate, number 10.
Also ain't making playoffs.
Wow.
Yo,
This guy threatened at the beginning of the year. Remember where I was like, is he for real? And I was like, I don't buy it. And what happened? Fell off. Like he always does. Nate, I don't get it, man. Finish. I don't understand. This guy does it every year. Am I right? He's never. You know he's only in the playoffs since the first year.
Nate's
He did place third that year. He placed in the money. So not gonna deny like it wasn't a good year.
Yeah,
but he
Nate's
hasn't been relevant.
Nate, man, I don't know, big guy. You know I love you, man. You know you my guy and Nate dog all day.
I love him too.
Man, you gotta make the play. You gotta make some statements. You're
Tough
top
loss for him.
0-4 in basketball.
Early
Damn.
Throwing it out there, man. What's going on, Nate?
Nate, what are you?
Life might be too hard right now. I don't know. Maybe life's
Nate, you're partying too much. Man.
No,
That's-
like,
you
why
know
gotta-
that's what it is.
like,
Lay it off.
Why you gotta call him out in basketball too? That's bogus, man. That's wrong.
I'm on watch for him. I want to see it.
Damn.
At 11, damn way I'm not last. I'll never put myself last. I don't care if I had 0 wins. I'm at 11.
Damn.
Suffered a tough loss last week.
Yeah.
To a good one. That was a good team.
See, you switched that name there, big guy.
Yeah, he does suck. But whatever, man. I'll take the L. Nothing I can say. Just gotta win out. No, just gotta win out. Win my divisional matchups. But I like my team. Is there a hole in my team? Mike says his quarterback, and I would agree with that.
I've been saying that for a long time.
I'm going to be honest. You have a decent team.
Yeah.
To be 4-7, you have
It
a
doesn't make
decent.
it. I lost a lot of
quarterback. I say
matches.
quarterback right now is your hole.
And some bad starts.
Quarterback is your hole. You have a kicker tied into a strong offense. You have a decent defense. I had the Bengals for a while this year.
Playing Cleveland this week.
You can beat pretty much anyone if all of your guys are on. Alfred Morris, they have to figure something out in Dallas.
17 carries.
Their offense can't just be in shambles.
17 carries.
But
he may not start.
Well, let's keep it for one more week, Dallas.
And
I need you to lose to these boys out here.
yeah,
On
fuck
Thanksgiving.
Alfred Morris
They play
right
each other on
now. So
Thanksgiving,
this
yeah.
I'm gonna probably start him. Chargers gave up a lot last week.
All right. And
12.
At 12, we got the guy with this number of losses
Lord!
now in a row.
Dang!
Oh.
7
I've never
losses
seen it. I've
in
never
a
seen 7
row.
L's. It's as if you weren't trying to get 7. How do you get 7 losses? And he's really out there trying.
Yeah, he
Not
did have
4,
a really bad start
not
last
5,
week.
not
Not 4, not 5, not 6, 7.
Oh, that's rough. To
Oh!
start 4, no
That's
words.
rough, dude.
You're
Dude,
still in
that's
it.
Yeah, that's sad.
You're
We
still in it.
all suck. Not
You-
for Cheese Division. Come on.
You lost 7 straight, and you can still win the division.
That don't make no sense.
So we're all kind of shitty. We just didn't get ours like in sequence, you know.
Okay. So we can move on to the waiver wire portion. That was your power rankings, sponsored by no one. Let's move on to the waiver wired edition. There were 3 pickups this week. I have them all. Kenny Stills. Herman's pretty happy about that one. He dropped up a lot of points last
I
week.
feel like Stills could be sneaky good, man.
Josh Gordon. By yours
I'm
truly,
surprised
Devin.
he was out there, man.
I know. Devin. Somebody picked up. Did you pick him up? One time? Like the first.
Maybe.
Somebody picked him up the first
round.
round.
I think
Yeah.
Danny had him for a while.
Danny had him for a minute.
Yeah.
Somebody picked him up when they first heard about him. And then Philip Rivers was actually picked up. So is Drew Brees on a bye or
Fill up Xavier.
why?
Oh, shit, baby.
Why is Drew Brees? Saints aren't on a bye, are they?
No, I think he
No, I just saw Mark Ingram.
All the buys are done, right?
Right? Why would he pick up
Alright.
another quarterback?
Depth.
They're playing LA. Does he feel some type of way?
Is there somebody he's
Defense,
playing against
maybe?
this week that needs a quarterback?
I don't know.
Another question: who's San Diego playing this week?
Nah, Drew Brees playing
Dallas.
the Rams. Nah,
Dallas
all
Cowboys.
right. I'm gonna be honest. I don't
On
understand that
Thanksgiving.
pickup, but hey, you know
Phillip.
what?
Maybe
boy.
it's depth. Maybe it's just in case. Just a
Yeah,
stash,
whatever.
Because
Whatever,
you're
yeah.
going into the playoffs. You don't want to be caught out here if something happens to Breeze.
Yeah, you're right. You never know. For my,
I wouldn't have wasted a waiver.
No, that's what I'm saying.
So,
Like,
yeah.
that's the kind of, and he's talking about telling guys what to do. I would not be wasting waiver. You probably could have picked them up.
Yeah.
Yeah, insider tip. For me, I think Gordon is the best long-term pickup.
What?
In
Gordon?
in terms of this next 2 weeks and then playoffs, I think he'll have the most relevancy.
Interesting, man. Because
That's how I personally feel.
all right, it's interesting because Coleman comes back now. What's Kaiser going to do now? He's been not very good as a rookie. He has 2 potentially stud receivers
Right.
right now. So
They can stretch the field. I don't know.
They're going to be playing from behind a lot.
The Browns got to do something, man. You got to show some kind of life.
Yeah. All right, let's get into segment 2. A new segment.
Oh yes,
We haven't done it.
New segment.
Fact or fiction. Where I'll ask a question and they either say it's a fact or it's fiction. It's pretty simple, pretty entertaining.
Let's start it off.
Yeah, I'll start off. Fact or fiction? A 5-8 team makes the playoffs
You want to go first, Herman?
this year. 5-8 gets in the playoffs. That'd be a first. That's never happened in the history of the league.
I'm going to go ahead and say fiction.
Fiction. So we'll have multiple teams with 6 wins. Not a lot of teams. Because the way it could pan out, these 4-7 teams could lose and then win a game. Yada yada yada. It could happen.
I'm going to
There's 6 guys that are 4-7, and no, there's 3 guys that are 4-7,
What are you?
and 3 guys that are 5-6.
You're 5-6. 5-6. So if I beat Herman, he goes 5-7, and then I lose next week, and I go 5-8, and Herman loses 5-8. You know what I'm saying?
Good,
It's
that's
possible.
bottom
It
two.
could
There's
happen.
still 4 people that can't make it. Nah,
Maybe.
I don't think so. I'm
Okay,
gonna go
fiction.
with fiction.
Two teams that will be 2 teams that are 5-6 right now will be playing next week. It's there's a matchup between the 4-7 and the 5-6 next week. There's a matchup between 2 4-7.
That's what I'm
next
saying.
week. There's a matchup between the 5-6 and the 4-7 next week. I say yes, fact.
Okay, I like it.
All right.
Fact or fiction? Dave goes on a 9-game losing streak.
Yeah.
Finishes the year out.
Who's he playing? Let's see.
Plays me the last week.
Fiction.
Fiction.
Yeah.
I think he'll lose to you.
He's playing Xavier.
He's playing Xavier.
First of all, shout out the
Fact.
team name. Oh, fact.
I
Oh,
gotta go
fact.
fact.
Okay, shout out team name though. Chris Johnson's fibula. You know how Piani likes to always joke about fibulas breaking?
You know what's funny? I think he's done it twice, and it's
Yeah.
happened twice.
And it's happened twice. Amazing.
Aaron Rodgers.
Amazing,
did get hurt.
Piani.
Did get hurt. Thanks, Piani.
Broken. Chris Thompson's fibula is a broken man.
Fact or fiction? There will be another trade before the deadline.
Fact.
Facts. Oh,
Fact.
facts only.
Oh, you guys sound very confident for a no
For
trade
the
league.
culture, someone has to.
It's a
make
no
this
trade
happen,
league. You guys
man.
didn't know this year? You guys didn't get the memo? You guys cheated.
The market's off or something, man. I don't know, but I feel like someone pulls this trigger, man. I feel like me and Piani will work something out.
I'll trade kickers just for the fuck of it. You know what I mean?
Oh, right here. Hello. I'll trade you. Put up 19 points last
Dan
week.
Bailey.
No, come on. I don't want your second. Why do you still have 2 kickers? Fact or fiction? Piani wins the Cool Ranch division.
Fiction.
Boy,
You can't. I gotta win it. Let's go. Come on, Piani. I need you to lose.
Standings.
And Joe is ahead of him. Come on. Piani over Joe and me. I'll play Piani next week.
You guys are playing each
If he
other.
wins 2 in a row.
It's competitive
Oh,
at
I'm
that top.
You guys are
He
playing
could.
it. The 2 and 3
He
teams are playing
could
each
win
other.
it. He could win it, but I'm gonna go fiction. I'm gonna go fiction.
Well, you want to bet against yourself, of course, and naturally, that's fair.
I've done it. I bet on myself like 2 weeks ago, and that actually it worked out for me.
I'll go fiction for that one, just because.
No love.
I feel like he'll be good in the playoffs. He can win the whole thing, but I don't know if he's going to make up that game in these 2 weeks.
Joe's on a 5-game winning streak. So, Mike, you should be worried.
Of course, I'm worried.
Fact or fiction? The Cleveland Browns take a quarterback with their first-round pick next year.
Fiction. They trade it.
They still. Oh, they traded. You don't think they got their first?
They're just dumb.
Their first. I didn't say the first overall pick because we don't know if they're gonna get one. It looks like they will.
They won't even draft one in the first round.
Really?
This dumb. The Cleveland are stupid.
Here's where you guys may have more insight than me. What's college looking like as
Well,
far as college?
Baker Mayfield may win. It's a quarterback. He's gonna win the Heisman, supposedly.
Is he coming up?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
he's
there's
very
rumors
short.
that he won't if the Cleveland Browns are number 1.
He's a very short quarterback. Got some personality issues. I don't think.
kind of like Johnny Manziel type.
Kind of a lot like Johnny Manziel.
So you think they don't make the same error? Okay. Fact or fiction? Todd Gurley finishes the number 1 running back for fantasy. He is currently number 1 at 205 points.
Fiction. I think
He's
Le'Veon
not
Bell
wrong,
drops
huh?
like
Yeah, 205 points.
Le'Veon.
That Bell's close, like 194.
Le'Veon's gonna drop like 33. He's always hot in the playoffs. I think Le'Veon comes back and wins it. Unless Kareem does it. I'll take Kareem too.
I'm going to say one of those guys gets slightly injured.
Oh, I like that.
Hot take. Somebody gets injured.
Mm-hmm.
Le'Veon Bell has more of a track record of getting hurt, although that's probably because there's a smaller sample size of Todd Gurley. I'll go Gurley. Gurley finishes.
So fact.
Fact.
Okay, good.
Fact.
Good. Fact or fiction? Tom Brady wins the MVP.
Fiction.
Fiction.
You guys have other candidates in mind?
Yeah.
Carson
Wentz.
Wentz.
Carson Wentz.
Or even Russell Wilson. Fuck it.
A little homer here. Fact or fiction? John Fox is fired for the Chicago Bears.
Fact.
Fired. After
Fact.
this year.
Fact.
After this season.
Fact.
Fiction.
I like John
I
Fox.
would like him to roll another year too, but that's
I
just
don't
me.
mind.
I love John Fox.
I don't mind
I
him.
just
The
wish-
defense is on point. You have to see what you have at quarterback.
Yeah.
I think it's good that they actually put Trubisky in. They didn't ride out the Glennon thing too long.
I love it.
I was smart.
So what do the Bears address this year? If they don't fire Fox, of course.
You got to get a receiver. You got number
Yeah,
one. Number
gotta
one is
get
your
you guys
receiver.
wrong.
Get a
You got-
receiver.
I like Inman. I like him a lot, but that's not your number one. I got Marquise coming back. I mean, not Marquise. Excuse me. Oh my God, I'm blanking.
Kevin White.
You
No,
need I think you need a more. I think
Why am
you
I
need
blanking on the receiver?
You need
Help
a
me.
better offensive
Wilson.
coordinator.
No, I was thinking Marquise. But that's an old receiver.
You're talking about receivers for
The Bears. He was hurt this year. Cameron Meredith. Jeez Louise.
Meredith.
Cameron Meredith
Yeah.
comes back.
He's been gone for
Down
a long
Inman.
time.
So
Cameron
the
Meredith
receiver
is-
isn't the problem.
Cameron Meredith is not very he's not like all-star. You know what? They should get Tyrell Williams out of San Diego.
We already
Right.
attacked that. Get out of here.
You know what I mean? Martavis Bryant.
Well, yeah, we'll see.
Those are
get
good
one of
depth
those
guys. I feel
yeah.
like those are good, proven NFL receivers.
Yeah.
You do need top end receiving talent, and it
Mhm.
doesn't necessarily have to be a receiver. Maybe you go get a decent tight end.
Oh, they need a tight
Because
end.
Zach Miller, that was heartbreaking.
You guys forget about Adam Shaheen? Come on. I know he's a blaze of
Could have had
blood.
Burgos.
Yeah. Don't get me started on Marks.
Because I don't think you can win
Another
with
time of the day.
John Fox's traditional scheme, which is kind of run the ball.
Zone,
you know,
yeah.
what's been successful for him. Granted, he was successful in Denver, but he had Peyton Manning. But when he went to the Super Bowl of Carolina, it was kind of run the ball, take
Yeah.
the long. Not so much a game manager, but don't take a lot of risk. And now I think you can win like that in this league anymore. So,
No, you don't. You
I
gotta
know.
take risks.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that was Fact or Fiction. It was fun. I enjoyed
We're
it.
gonna
great
do-
time.
We're gonna do some because the video is getting kind of long. We're gonna go ahead and do predictions, quick fire,
Yeah.
and
For sure.
I'll ask them, and you guys give me an answer just off the top of your head.
Well,
all
hit
right?
with the game of the week.
Oh, game of the week.
Come on, it's 2-8-3 teams playing each other. This is a grudge
Yeah,
match.
it's
What we're
gotta
looking for
be-
here.
it's gotta be
You're
me
fighting.
versus
You're
Joe.
fighting for the national
Me
team
versus
position.
Joe, game of the week here.
$60 on the line.
I know.
$60.
I can't lose
Champ
to Joe.
versus
I
the leader
cannot
of the
lose to
pack.
The
Joe.
champ.
I will not lose to Joe. I can't. It can't happen. Mark Ingram, you gotta stop doing what you're doing. All right. At some point. Okay.
That's been amazing, man. Those two running backs in New Orleans.
The receivers have to put up some duds. Goodwin and Busbrook. And there you
I'm
go.
The guy's on a 5-game winning streak.
I know.
I'm taking you right now, though, Mike. I'm going with Mike.
Yeah, I don't like his receivers. I'm gonna go with
Alright.
Mike.
Thank you. Let's keep it moving.
Yep.
Now we got The Last Jedi versus Devin. Matt versus Devin here.
Big old TDs.
Big old TDs, yeah.
Shout out the name. Big old TDs, baby.
Alvin Kamara still looking hot. Doug Baldwin still
Yeah,
looking good.
come on now. Matt's on fire. 7-5.
Dang.
Girl on fire. Let's go, Matt.
I'm going
You
Matt.
mean 8-4.